Okay, I'm gonna try to make this short, but I have a tendency to ramble. So today I was at Utah Snowball Bash 2022, which is the competition in Utah. I'm gonna try to cut to it if I can. I'm gonna scramble this cube. So I'm really tired. I just got into LAX for another competition because I'm not good at making decisions. This is the scramble. I'm like, oh, first solve of the day that was timed, and it happened to be in competition. So just to right off the bat get something like this without having timed myself, without have done anything more than just in cube shape hand scrambles. This is a way to keep my hands like moving, and this is frightening to get, or nerve-wracking. I see the scramble and I'm like about to maybe trace CSP, and I notice that I've got these corners like in these lines. I'm like, well, let's see pretty quickly. Let's take a look to see if CO solved, and I'm like, it's not. Ooh. And then I just kind of got really nervous. So I'm like, I can't trace from in this amount of time 100%, just because like I do blind tracing, but I'm also not good at it. And when I get nervous, sometimes I take longer. Anyway, so I look at it, I'm like, I'm not gonna trace it. I'm like flustered. I'm not gonna be able to trace the OBL. I'm so frustrated. Well, not frustrated, but just like flustered by, oh, like this is a surprise, and like my mind's racing. And it's like, well, if I don't get parity and I just go for it, this could be a really good solve. So I go for it. I set the cube down. I start the timer. I pick the cube up. I do my first move, and I get this OBL, which I feel like I'm pretty good at this one. But I feel like for some reason my ABS before it aren't that great. In this case, it's a UD2, and it took me a while to recognize it and get everything set up correctly, which is a real bummer because I had a one slice cube shape, right? I should have been able to see this, but I was too flustered. So I've got this. I do my OBL, which leads me to this. Now, I'm going to tell you what time I got on this. And so at this point, we've done 5 slices, and we're at PBL. And I get an 8-second solve because I misrecognized this PBL. This I thought was RG, the G where it's like headlights here and then bar right here, and which in this case with that exact G perm that I thought it was, if you do D2, keep the same alignment for both, like aligned with the left slice, JJ, you'll get good use. So I was going to do that. The problem is when I did that, I had UZ. Oh my gosh, Nikes, that's not right. So I do my JJ again, which you shouldn't do. You should just do the UZ. But I was flustered and frustrated, especially the fact that the solve was already not going well for making this mistake. I'm like, oh, like when I do the UZ, the JJ, and I get UZ, I'm like, oh crap, this was actually RR, good RR, which I know can be solved in 5 slices, and I know I had good equator flip for that, but I don't know how to do it in 5 slices because I don't know that algorithm. Which is funny because this is the second time I've gotten that as the PBL this year, that I can remember at least. I may have gotten it more, but I just can't remember it. So I do how I know how to solve this: PJ, edge with equator. With equator flip, and then U2D2. Now, that was 24 slices. So not good. Not good at all. So it should have been. No. So this being the second time I've gotten this case, and being as tragic as this was, knowing after the solve, wait, this was an 11 slicer. That's crazy. At the airport, after the competition, I learned both good RRs. I'm not good at them yet. I'm still grinding them, but I'm hoping that by the next time I get them officially, I'll be better. And also, like, it seems useful for like VE and VZ. So there's that. Anyway, so should have looked something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's 5. Sorry. Wait, is Hazard a 6 slicer? Maybe it was a 12 slicer. Oh, crap. See, I'm still new to the alg, but wait. Is Hazard? Have I been counting this wrong? No, because it's got bad equator, so it has to be an odd number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that makes sense. 1 plus 5 is... I can't math right now. So, like that, then D2. That should have been it. That should have been it. But it wasn't. It wasn't it. You know, obviously, this is unfortunate. Obviously, there were things I could have done. And I think going forward, I really need to make sure that I know these. First off, I need to know these PBLs. I need to make sure that I'm recognizing things correctly and faster. And honestly, I think I need to just stick with the, if I get kite, I'm not CSP tracing this. I'm looking into the OBL and open for no parity, but like realizing that good chance I get parity and just spamming HPN. Like, I think that's the best move, because it's really not hard to trace OBL through kite at all, especially if you don't trace CSP for it. Because like if it had parity, odds are it's not a great solve. I've gotten a PBL skip with Fist, I guess, but I think that's, I'd argue that's different. Maybe it was kite. I can't remember. Bad parity, but it's no big deal. Those are unlikely to happen. But yeah, no, I think that's the plan, and I think I need to just work on solidifying my recognition, because I can't be making mistakes like that. Hopefully, I can get my nerves under control. You know, maybe if I get another kite, I won't be as nervous as this one. I mean, I've gotten kite officially many times before, but every single time it's had parity, I think. I've probably had it like 5 times before, maybe. It's not a common one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the first no parity one that I can remember, at least. So really frustrating. But again, you know, congrats to Max Xiao for his 428. Hopefully Sprecher can go, you know, to the mid-twos soon. But I've been rambling for 9 minutes, and I said I was going to keep it short. So that's it.